Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by the law offices of Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill. One call does it all. You make the call for legal help, for legal representation. They make the process simple, straightforward, and easy for you. Call the attorneys at Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill if you need legal assistance. All right. Also want to tell you, coming up today on our overtime segment, it's going to be all VFLs today. Going to talk about, is it true that the most improvement comes from game 1 to game 2? Also, if you're trying to protect Dobbs and Kamara, how come you had Jalen Reeves-Maybin, who's coming off an injury, on punt coverage? Is that an issue? Lots to discuss with our VFLs. Also want to tell you that coming up Thursday night on Fox 43, don't miss it. Go ahead and set your DVR. Go to the guide right now. Leave us in the little box, but go to the guide, set your DVR, 7 o'clock Thursday nights. Myself, Jimmy, Mike, Griffith, Will Overstreet, Sterling Hinton will be dropping by from time to time. Sports Source kickoff every Thursday at 7. And, of course, on Fridays, get ready for the game, 4 p.m., the Pigskin Panel over on WNML with Jimmy, John Wilkerson, myself, and Mr. Overstreet. Tons of stuff. All right, last week, Sterling took the Vols by 36. Chuck took them by 28. So, by default, Chuck is the victor in week 1. The rest of us who went with him are the same. Let me see if we've got can we get a shot on one of these? I've got the standings. If we can get a shot. This is my fault. Most of it's my fault when something goes wrong on this show. We have there we go. I see the robotic camera turning. The HAL 2000 is looking at us. Can it get in there? All right, anyway, the standings I can tell you. There you go. Bob, you went with Sterling, so you guys are losers. Everybody else won. You guys have literally like 20 seconds each. Sterling, I start with you since you're trailing.
Well, since I won, I picked us to win by a total of 37. I think it was the total points in the game. Anyway, so let's go to this one. I still got the Vols winning by 6. Throw the Pearls in the mix in Bristol. Vols 23, Virginia Tech 17.
Okay, he's getting more conservative now.
That's right.
He won't admit it. He's got it down to 6.
I think it's going to be a real battle of Bristol.
Well, I just realized, guys, App State starts with an A. An A in the dictionary I looked at, aberration. The Vols are going to win by at least 10.
Ooh, these are close.
I like that, Chuck.
Sterling closer than Chuck. Okay, so we got, who's going to be closer? Sterling with 6, Chuck with 10, Bob Hodge.
Chuck.
Bob goes.
Sterling's off my list.
Shazan, who are you going with?
Chuck with 10.
All right, Shazan's going with Chuck. Will.
Chuck.
It's going with Chuck. Sterling. Jimmy's going with Sterling. Daniel.
Siding with Chuck.
That's all right.
I'll back Sterling as well.
Whoa. Got Jimmy and John on the same show. Are you kidding me?
We'll see you next week. Thanks to the crew. Thanks to all the sponsors. Thanks to these guys. Everybody does hard work on the show. When I get out of their way, they do great stuff. Appreciate it. See you next week. You over there. See you next week.
Heather Whiteside art now available.